Every student was trying to draw, and one girl keeps writing a series of numbers. Time was running out. The teacher didn't let her get away with it. She picked up her papers and left, and put it in a time capsule. But when class ended, the girl disappeared from the school. The teachers searched everywhere. They found her in the basement of the stadium. They found the girl who disappeared. Her hands were writing something. She seemed to be finishing the numbers she hadn't written during the day, and she kept saying, on the day of the school's anniversary, 50 years later, the time capsule was taken out of the ground. The students got all kinds of drawings, but Tony was the only one who got a piece of paper filled with numbers. When Tony was puzzled, he realized that a mysterious person was staring at him from afar. Tony just turned his head. The mysterious man disappeared. Curious, Tony asked his father what the numbers meant. As a physics professor, he couldn't lose face in front of his children. He casually wrote down the numbers. Looking at the numbers on the board, they seemed familiar. He turned on his computer and searched the numbers, and found that the numbers corresponded to the 9/11 incident that shocked the whole world, and the numbers at the end also corresponded to the number of people who died on September 11th. Tom couldn't believe it. He didn't think it was possible. He wrote all the numbers on the blackboard, and then checked them one by one. He didn't know until he looked it up. It's a shock. These numbers are all the numbers of catastrophes and deaths. All the catastrophes and deaths in the world in the last 50 years. What's even more frightening is that there are still 3 sets of numbers that haven't happened yet. The next day Tom went to his co-workers and told him what he had found out. And he told him that there was a set of numbers that were going to happen tomorrow. That 81 people would die. His co-workers didn't believe him. How can a child of a few years old predict the future? Tom had to investigate on his own, trying to find the little girl. At that moment, 2 mysterious people found Tony. They handed Tony a mysterious stone. When Tom ran out, the 2 men had already left in their car. When Tom found the girl's address, he drove to find the little girl. Because it was pouring rain outside, he was stuck in traffic. Suddenly he saw the warp and wolf cloth on the car. He felt a sense of deja vu. He immediately took out the note from the little girl. He realized that the place where the accident happened was where he was now. He was puzzled and got out of the car. He asked the traffic police what happened, but the police officer stared at him in horror.